Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. Now, Sohan. Pass to Barnes. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Murray. Now, Wembanyama. He can't get that one. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against San Antonio. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Barnes. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. That one drops for him.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
And here is Fox. Ellis wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Paul. Sacramento grabs the miss. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Now, here's Fox. Sinks that one from the post.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Here's San Antonio now. 4-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So both teams making some changes here.
Once again, for your 9-1-6 Crew Kicks team.
Johnson goes in. That one good for 2.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game. That's good from Johnson. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the middle. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Outside DeRozan. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
Now Paul. Following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. He gets it in there.
And just too good getting around the defender, as Paul is such a savvy player.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Kings trailing. .55 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Collins. Len with the block.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Here's Monk. And then Monk with the chin.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside DeRozan. Right wing. Over to the wing. Back to Lyles. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 5 on the clock. The shot by Monk is no good. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Spurs lead by 2. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K's team. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Left side, DeRozan. Pass to McLaughlin. Fires from deep. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Pass to Herter. DeRozan in the corner. Tipped away. The Kings need to get off a shot here. From downtown. Rebound San Antonio.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Branham, good. Branham's got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So it's Sacramento. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
DeRozan's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 3. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Substituting on the court.
Up top, Vassell hasn't made one yet. Stolen by Ellis. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
He's so agile at that wing position. The defense has to keep an eye on where Murray is in transition.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Rebounded by Ellis.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by DeRozan. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Murray. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pass to Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Attention fans, now on the clock.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, you're just
Dude, what are you doing?
trying to win.
Like, why are you calling these timeouts back to back to back? What's the problem here?
In so many ways. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
That'll be a 5-second call. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
For your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
1:25 left in the first half.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
The wide open look here for Fox. Sacramento again missing. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team. Substitution for your Kings. Murray.
Ball left side. It's good. And now a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Chris Paul adept at finding space down low, and that time found a way to get it done.
Left side, Sabonis. Pass to DeRozan. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
32 seconds left here in the second. Vassell with it. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Sabonis. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's DeRozan. Vassell grabs the board. Sabonis lays it up and banks it in. Sabonis has got 5.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Spurs leading by a point. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge for the lead. And it's laid up and in by DeRozan. 7 points in the game. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had worked for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success. And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Fox with the steal. Crafty move. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Nice hustle there. You can count on DeRozan for this. He works so tirelessly as a scorer.
Ball surveying the floor. That one goes in. Paul's got 11 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Fox, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They lead by 1. Pass to Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Fox going inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
See how dangerous De'Aaron Fox can be when he uses that.
Called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Spurs with possession. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Paul right side. Pass to Sohan. Here's the 3. San Antonio again missing. Here's Fox. Diving in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
They get it back. Fox goes back up. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. For Sacramento, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Second team foul.
The free throw off from Fox. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Spurs trail by 3, and Jones has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's Sacramento's ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got 6.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Substituting on the court.
second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. San Antonio trailing here. From the line, and it comes off the front of the rim. DeRozan with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Back to Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Boy, DeRozan, he is on it right now and has been all night.
Right side, Jones. For the tie. No good that time. Murray with the defensive effort. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. Outside Collins. Here's Sissoko. San Antonio again missing. Here's Fox. Here's Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
On the wing, Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. And finished off by DeRozan.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Jones from outside. He made it. He gets it to go. Wow.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the 4th. This is far from over.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Spurs trail by 3. To tie it up. Sacramento grabs the miss. The Kings another fast break chance right here. And it's Fox with the jam.
So good and so dangerous is De'Aaron Fox out in transition.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. On defense, Sacramento. Jones, no luck. Pass to DeRozan. Teardrop shot. And the layup is good. And the Kings lead by 7.
Name a shot, and DeRozan has mastered it.
Jones with out guarded by DeRozan. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the 3 off target. And so here's Sacramento. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Offensive rebound. Collins, good.
Collins with a good read there and laser focused on where he could get to collect the offensive board.
In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Sabonis. The 3. That one doesn't drop.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Kings.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Here's Paul. Goes back up. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and 1.
Sacramento leading by 3. Pass to DeRozan. Over Barnes. And he can't bank that one in. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Paul. Barnes outside to tie it up. Sabonis grabs the board. And the Kings pushing it up now. And here's Ellis for three. Drills it from outside. And the Kings lead by 6.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
It's stolen by DeRozan for the finish. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
And the Spurs with possession.
Fox is so good on the offensive end with his quickness. Why not use it on the defensive end? He did there.
Into the lane. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
On the wing, DeRozan. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Trailing here by 8. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Vassell's got his first points of the game.
Now, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Pass to Barnes. Launches it. Rebound by the Kings. Fox with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. DeRozan. That's good. And now a 10-point Kings lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Kings.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeMar DeRozan.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And they double up Paul. To the paint. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league. And Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role. Lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Kings ball.
Fox inside the line. They grab their own miss. Murray, good.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Substituting on the court.
Let's 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Monk is no good. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Kings ball.
Nine seconds left in the fourth. Jacks up a three. No good on that one. So the Kings win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Now, here is James. That shot off. And we have seen Andrew Wiggins step up as the second-best player on a title team. But it's all about his consistency, Brent.
Well, Andrew Wiggins' role, I believe, changed last year. A little in and out of the lineup for Andrew, and the changes around him have not been ideal. I hope that he embraces whatever it is that the coaching staff wants him to lock in this year, because as a two-way player, Andrew Wiggins is still very capable.
That's his first.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
The last one's off. They'll settle for two. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Curry. The three. And again, no good by Golden State.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
James with the ball. Jackson Davis picks him up. Hachimura, right side. Back to James. From deep. Just 5 on the clock. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Count it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Reeves. Here's Davis. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Wiggins drives it.
He got his timing down. And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
The shot by James, no good. Golden State with the ball. Curry with it. Russell covering. Outside Curry. Driving in. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And here are the Warriors now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And the shot goes down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
It's a West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Here's Murray. The Bulls getting the bucket. Pass to Gordon. Right wing. A nice shot by Brown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Giddey. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Now, here's Vucevic. No good on that one.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And so here's Denver. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And another miss by Denver. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's White missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that one's good, Jokic.
And if Jokic had... as the position inside, forget it.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Chicago trailing here. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Wide open look here for Murray. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
LaVine, that's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Chicago on defense, trailing by 2, and stolen by Giddey.
Well, that's what you want to do.
That is a great finish.
Oh, my. And White is just so fast. Once he leaks out in the open floor, he's tough to keep pace with.
Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Personal foul. 14 foul. Checking into the game for your ball. Number 14.
Outside ball. Denver grabs the miss. In the corner, Murray with it. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Murray's got 5.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Outside ball. It's all tied in Chicago. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
16. The Nuggets. 16.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Here's Murray. He takes it in. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here's Jokic. And the 3-ball is good. Murray's got 11.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Ball with the bucket. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
To the middle, Porter. And he banks in the layup.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Here's Ball. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Pass to Brown. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Off target with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ball no good. Nuggets trail. Here's Porter. Takes it inside. And finished off by Porter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
There's the versatility Gordon has. Great work on both ends, and he gets rewarded.
And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said. And it's Ball penetrating.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon with that vertical and length. Please try someone else. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And he makes all three. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by one. And then Gordon with the dunk. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Pass to Brown. Out to the right wing. Now here's Westbrook. Scoreless thus far. Najee, good. And now a three-point Denver lead.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Here's Ball. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And the confidence just oozing out of Ball right now. He feels like he can get any shot he wants. You can ill afford to let him get into a rhythm.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago on defense. Gordon a screen. Lob pass to Gordon. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Now here's Giddey. Pulls up. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Vucevic with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And here they come. Ahead. And the jam by White.
Explosive move by White. Going right up to the rim.
And a wide open look for Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Porter's got the game tied up here for Denver. Here's White. 8 points for him. Good work there as it goes. White's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Westbrook. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin. And he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it. And he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Tyson. And it's off from three-point range. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
White with it. 12 points for him. Yep, it counts. White's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Patrick Williams.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
The Nuggets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Now here's White. He's got 14. Williams. And it's Tyson with the rebound. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now Westbrook. Still yet to score. Down low. Astonagi. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Throws it up high. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Second personal foul.
Here's White.
Second team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Left side, Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Brown. To the inside. Here's Najee. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Giddy, no good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to Brown. Inside. Here's Tyson. He has 7. Poked away. 5 on the clock. Outside Westbrook. And that one is off. Great D that time from Vucevic. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To halt the run. And Levine lays it in. Levine's got 6.
And good job by Levine fighting for that position.
And Westbrook, here we go. Down low. Pass to Tyson. Here's Pickett. Off target from outside. Chicago trailing here. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Westbrook. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Terry outside. Back to Ball. And it's denied. Stolen by Ball. That gives them the lead. Ball's got 20.
And Ball is great at pulling up quickly, easily shifting from dribble to that shooting motion there, and there's no hitch in that game. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. From deep. To Dosumu, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 14 foul. Ball surveying the defense. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
For Chicago, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Nuggets trail. To the wing right side. Jokic a screen. To the inside. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. And the basket is good. Porter's got 9 points.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
It's all tied in Chicago. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
50. The Nuggets, 50.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Jokic a screen. Out to the wing. Over Smith. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And like the initiative there, Jokic seen an opportunity to get inside and just attack it. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
Now, Dosumu. Following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Defensive foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Jokic high post. Gets the bucket and the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
How about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Now here's White. To the left wing. Back to Ball. Here's the three. And Jokic with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Porter. That shot off. Great D that time for Vucevic. Here's White. Lays it up off the glass. White's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 4 this quarter.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of heart. Zero fear.
Bulls making a switch here.
Patrick Williams. Josh Giddey.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. It's Porter outside. Chicago grabs the miss. White with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Pass to Giddey. It's up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. It's deflected. It's stolen by Vucevic. Now here's Levine. Missed inside. Here's Jokic. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. Moving it up. And Levine with the slam.
A way to seize the opportunity. Levine just smashing that one home.
Murray, no good.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open. But not able to connect that time.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just
to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Here we go. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And the tip goes to the Nets. Pass to Thomas. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard right side. Trent outside. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all three levels. He is as confident as they come.
To the paint.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Up top, Schroeder. Drives to the hoop. Rejected by Lopez. Middleton outside. Fires the three. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Thomas outside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Lillard with the ball. Pass to Middleton. Tipped away. Trent outside. 4 on the clock. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Thomas outside. Now Schroeder. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. In transition. Here come the Bucks. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Thomas. Rebounded by Trent. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Hey, get up there. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Substitution right about now. That's right, man. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya.
Making a switch here. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Schroeder. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the game. And that one misses. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
1:11 left in the first. Outside Simmons. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, trailing by 2. Right outside. Pass to Middleton. Connaughton outside. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Into the lane. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now. Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo inside. It's right on the wing. Back to Middleton. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. It's Johnson with a drive.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
15.
Here's Middleton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Brooklyn out in front. They're up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Connaughton left side. Here's Prince. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here's Johnson. To the middle. Pass to Williams. 4-3. Counted from distance. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
you can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Trent. Here's Prince. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people want it to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. And then Portis with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
And it's good for 2. And the Nets lead by 3.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
Team seconds. Substitutions on the court.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And the Bucks miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Watford. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he gets it back. Clock at 6. Pass to Simmons. Over Middleton. Simmons, no good. Knocked away. Back to Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for 2. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Simmons, no good. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
On the court.
1:39 left in the first half. Lillard on the drive. Schroeder with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 3. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Claxton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Knocks down the triple.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Johnson with it. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Johnson on the wing. The 3. On target from range. Johnson Johnson's got 5. Lillard outside. Knocked loose. Thomas with a steal. Over Prince. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nets out in front. They're up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 1-point game. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And both free throws good for Lillard. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. They're in New York. The fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Pass to Schroeder. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Now here's Schroeder. Rejected by Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. Claxton picks him up. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Bogdanovich on the wing. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
I love how fast Bogdanovich makes decisions on offense, including when to catch passes and fire away.
Here's Claxton, and he lays it up and in. And the Nets lead by 2. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooklyn making a switch here. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Bogdanovich, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nick Claxton. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one misses. Finney-Smith with it. Middleton covering. Back to Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. Puts up a deep 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Finney-Smith. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. The ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. And the Nets making a change here. Bogdanovich from long range. They grab their own miss. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Lopez.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Pass to Simmons. Johnson on the wing. Outside Schroeder. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Bogdanovich, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. 2 on the clock. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
And you can feel the swat from here. Simmons packs a punch on these blocks.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Nets trail by 4. Outside Schroeder. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he makes it on the layup. Schroeder's got 6 points.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Antetokounmpo. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play. That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Here's Thomas. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Bucks on top, leading by just 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Simmons. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Portis with it. Guarded now by Williams.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 4. On the attack, Simmons. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. 3-pointer. The rebound by Simmons.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Defended by Portis. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Lillard left side. The Bucks making a switch here.
First team substitutions.
Trent from long range. He buries it from 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Portis.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Goes back up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Drills it from deep.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Bogdanovich from behind the arc. Antetokounmpo with the block. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Claxton gets the bucket. And now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
That's tipped.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Pass to Claxton. To tie it up. Back to Bogdanovich. To take the lead. Rebounded by Lopez.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Now on the way to the floor, pick it up, number 3.
Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. And there's the lob. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Brooklyn with the ball. Left side, Johnson. Here's Watford. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
I love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
It's stolen by Trent. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Pass to Middleton. Now Trent. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Milton. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Milwaukee. They lead by 4. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. It's Thomas on the wing. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most. In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Now Schroeder over Lillard. Schroeder can't get it to go. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Trent. For 3. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. And it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. And this